found the lectures really insightful, and they were very progressive in thinking for the most part. For example, the way that we think about the determinants of health from a context that's beyond just health provision itself, looking at the greater determinants like education, income, housing, etc. It was, I think, quite a progressive way of thinking about the health situation in South Africa.
Yeah, I thought they were good too. Some were more interesting than others, but that's probably just personal opinion. But they were all good, and they all had information that was very interesting.
I particularly enjoyed yesterday's one on water, or the day before. And one of the main things that I really took away from that was, well, it was actually two. One was that you can't just look at water in itself, you know, it relates to so many different issues, and it kind of really touches on every aspect of life, which I hadn't really considered, particularly to the extent where what is the impact of a 40 kilogram 14-year-old girl carrying 25 kilograms of water, and the fact that it affects her spinal cord rotation and her pelvic bone structure, and so then that affects her ability to have a child in a healthy manner, and so then that affects your infant mortality and your maternal mortality. And as a midwife, I didn't really kind of link so far back to the situation of water. And the other point that I really enjoyed, that he said that we're meeting our developmental goals, but we're forgetting about dignity. And that like really spoke to me, because I thought, why is it that we build, small homes, or we'll build services for people that we ourselves wouldn't use? Sorry. And I'm like, why is it that we find it acceptable to give that to somebody but not ourselves? What makes them so different or so much less than us? And so I kind of thought, it shouldn't, yes, it's about, providing, housing to as many people, because there's so many people that need it, but it's also about remembering that they also are people and they deserve the same respect and the same equality that we have. So I found that quite interesting.